think I'm an idiot?
And it feels so good. Oh yeah. And it feels so good.
Hey, what's going on YouTube? It's SW Boston here, bringing you another video here on Tuesday. It is my second to last regular season video for my NHL series, games 63 to 72. So we're going to be winding it down with this episode, and the episode that comes out on Friday will be the last regular season episode. So we're looking to make a push, we'll get some wins and go into the playoffs. We already clinched the conference. Now let's jump right in and see how we did against these 10 teams. Okay, so let's jump right into the first game at home against Tampa. We have a 0-0 score. We have a pass across to Jack Eichel, who just taps it in, make it 1-0. We'll go on to win this game 8-0. So that's all we need to win that game. And we move on to the second game as we play Calgary at home. We have Vladimir Tarasenko poaching the puck, coming down, backhand, forehand, backhand, roofs it to score. He puts us on top 3-2 in that one, and we go on to win 5-2. And that makes us 2-0 in the week. We'll take another look at his fine half breakaway move as he goes backhand, forehand, backhand, and roofs it right under the bar. Which moves us to game 3 against Chicago at home, who jumped out to an early 7-1 to 7-2 lead, and we had to bear down and battle all the way back to this point where Vladimir Tarasenko comes down, gets stoned on the breakaway, turns with the puck again, shoots it high glove, and scores to make it 9-7. At that point, we would win 9-8 over the Chicago Blackhawks and move on to our next game, which would be against the Washington Capitals. Vladimir Tarasenko scores the hat trick, doesn't give up on the play, picks it up, high glove. And here we have a pass to Hunter Shinkaruk, who slows down, makes a nice toe drag move to the backhand, and shoots it high blocker across his body to score that one. That was a beautiful goal. Comes on the shorthand as he comes down the left side on the left wing, stops on the one defender, comes around, toe drags it right here around the other defender, on his backhand, shoots across, high up under the bar, scores, and we'd win this game 11-1 and move on to face the Florida Panthers in Florida for our next game. And we have Steven Stamkos coming down the ice, faking the backhand, coming across, shooting high blocker, and scoring. He scores, and we win this game 9-2, putting us on top 3-2 after that goal. We go on to win 9-2, and we move on to face Tampa Bay again in Tampa this time. And we have Hunter Shinkaruk again just carrying the puck, shooting it high blocker, and scoring. That puts us on top 4-1. We go on to win this game 7-3. And we move on to face Carolina at home. And we have Vladimir Tarasenko cutting across on delayed penalty, shooting and scoring high blocker. That would put us up 2-0. We'd go on to win this game 6-1 and face the New York Islanders on our next game at home. We have a nice move by Vladimir Tarasenko, dangles around the defender, picks it up, shoots at high blocker, and scores. He makes the game 4-1 at that point. We go on to win 7-3 over the New York Islanders. We're going to take another look at this one as he comes down on the power play on his left-hand side, dangles around the defender, comes in, holds off the other defender, shoots and scores. And we'd move on to face the San Jose Sharks in San Jose in our next game. And we have Joe McGinley coming down the right wing, shooting and scoring high blocker. And he'd put us up 5-2 at that point. We'd go on to win 8-4 against the San Jose Sharks. We move on to our last game against Anaheim. In Anaheim, we have a pass out in front. Stamkos to Tarasenko, who's been on a tear, to score that one. Make it 2-0. We'd go on to win that game 8-1. So we'd finish this week 10-0. We move on to the 71-1. We've already clinched the Eastern Conference and home ice advantage, so we are moving towards the playoffs. Our last 10 games coming up. So thank you guys for watching. Alright guys, so that's going to do it for the video today. We won all 10 games this week, this episode. So we are now 71-1 on the season. We're going to try to finish 81-1 on the season. So stay tuned for Friday's last regular season video. We're really taking to the teams, and we're looking good and strong going into the playoffs. Hit that like button if you like the video. Hit subscribe to stay up to date with all my videos. This is SW Boston, guys. Have a great day.
Let's go!